bros and broettes, it is time! Yes, yes! Spring anime season of 2023 is well underway and it really has some bangers. Seriously, what a great season going on right now. We seemingly have everything going on genre-wise to keep us all entertained, but I, like you of culture, am in need of that spice to cleanse my palate, you know, and the noise to quench that lewd, ecchi thirst. Fear not, fear not, fear not, as I have just the show, the brilliant, the Cafe Terrace and its goddesses. What can I say about this show, man? I was looking forward to it, and in no time at all, we already have our main protagonist, Hayato, encountering not one, not two, not three, nor four, nay, 5 beautiful anime girls in their pantsuit or less. Yes, less. One girl, we got everything, and our boy Hayato, like a roundhouse kick to the face for it. While she was still butt naked. Mate, I am sold. I gotta say, I appreciate that little censorship put into place there with the girl, but like, you know, when he bumped into her, she was removing her pantsuit and he straight up just snatches them out of her hands in his panic state, which I was just like, what the frig? Seems like there is also going to be a really good comedy aspect thrown into this show in the form of these WTF moments, and I'm sure in other little ways as well. So straight away, we are introduced to our 5 girls in a way that's, you know, let's face it, the way we came here for, you know, and they look stunning. Plenty for us anime weeps to fap over, that's for sure. So let's look at the girls. First up, we have Oka, who is this total beauty with magenta colored hair, and she definitely has the whole like tsundere thing going down. Then there is Ami, like the stunner with the long blue hair, who is seemingly full of energy, always going at like 100%, but is definitely one of those that acts before she thinks. Next up is Akane. Oof, yes, please. She's the short blonde-haired chick who has the whole band thing going on. Bit quiet, bit mysterious, yet still all of the noise. Shiragiku. Damn. Shiragiku. She has short black hair, and she's like the shy, quiet, and timid one who is easily flustered. But when you get this girl drunk, she turns into a total horny girl with a weird smell fetish. Yes, smell fetish. And then finally we have Riho, another blonde who's rocking those twin pigtails. She seems to be the schemer of the bunch, you know, the one you've really got to keep an eye on, but if you call her out, I imagine she will fall apart at the seams in a complete flustered mess. Great, great, great bunch of girls there, and a lot for us fans to enjoy. Now, of course, this is going to chop and change as the series progresses, of course, but best girl for me on first impression may have to be either Riho or Akane. Tough choice already, as, you know, we've only just met them, but those two I did lean towards in that first episode. Who's your best girl? Anime fans, and those of you manga fans, of course, in the know. Tell me your girl in the comment section below. So yeah, I will 100% admit to you that I went into this show for the fan service, but there was a pretty interesting story that lay beneath the obvious harem theme. So, what's the show about, I hear you say? When Hayato's grandmother passes away, she leaves him the cafe where she used to reside. He decides that it would be a fantastic opportunity to demolish the building and construct a parking lot in its place, as that is a lot more profitable. However, this is certainly not the case according to the 5 stunning maids that reside and work at the cafe. The show asks the question, will he concede and let them remain there, or will he expel them? And at first, our boy is really cold towards his grandmother, as they had like a row before he went to college, and, you know, he's all about the profit life, being a businessman and all that, whereas his grandmother, who took him in after his parents died, is all about the close bonds we forge in life outweighing any monetary gain life. You know, that as long as we're happy and create good memories in life, it doesn't matter how much money we have behind us. Fully agree with that. She said to him when she first opened up the cafe that every customer that enters this building will be treated like family, but as he grew up, he strayed from that way of thinking, as the grandmother wasn't doing a great job of keeping the business running, and, yeah, people were after her for money and whatnot. In his absence at college, the grandmother had obviously taken these 5 beauties in, and she treated them like family to her, which in turn made them feel like the grandmother was family to them too. So this show is going to have the struggle between the family theme and the money concept. Can the girls convince this guy to change his mind? So we obviously see in the episode that Hayato is feeling more and more guilt the longer he is there, and that he isn't this cold-hearted guy deep down. So yeah, it looks like this show does have this pretty wholesome little story going on here, but it also, to me, seems like it's going to be what I imagine is an ecchier version of the quintessential quintuplets. At least that's the vibe I was getting from this, but I don't know if that's just because of the 5 girls, 1 guy ratio, but still, that was my initial thought when I saw it. I was like, oh, cool, it's a lewder version of the quintessential quintuplets. I think we're going to be in for a real treat with this series as it ticks all the boxes of light-hearted comedy. I'm sure there's going to be some sort of romance thing going on with the girls and our boy as he is living there with them now. And of course, the many, many, many ecchi moments I expect to see in this harem setting. And I think this one is probably going to have anime fans on the fence, as it's going to be one of those that throws in these big lewd moments at any given opportunity. And I'm sure there are going to be plenty of WTF moments. Like the moment in the first episode that sticks out to me is, of course, the girls are trying to convince Hayato to keep the cafe open rather than demolish it. And what they're trying to do here is seduce him one by one so that he caves in. The moment I'm thinking of is Shiragiku's effort. Well, I say her effort. It was definitely a move played by Riho that used Shiragiku for sure. So, admittedly, Riho herself says that she didn't want to resort to this tactic, but at this point, the girls are getting very desperate. So, Riho gets Shiragiku drunk as she knows that alcohol turns her into this proper horn dog that can't be tamed. She straight up bursts into Hayato's room while he is asleep, waking him up with her crazy lewd eyes, saying, "Yeah, it smells like a man in here." What? Our girl just straight out jumps on him and starts smelling him before, whipping out the girls. The plan here was to, seduce him with the giant booba and then film it as blackmail. However, Ami gets the wrong idea and thinks Hayato is taking advantage of her and is again on the receiving end of her attacks. Just watching it all unfold was like, bro, what? But it gave me those Inukai shocks from last season, which I'm all down for. However, if you're not into the fan service and Japan being, weird when it comes to stuff like this, then you're totally going to hate this show. But for those of you who enjoy it like me, then I imagine all we can do is just buckle up and enjoy the ride. Definitely looking forward to all the crazy antics that are in store for us, as well as the actual story unfolding along with it. Looks like it has the potential to be pretty wholesome in places, but overall, very lewd. Yes. What other shows have you been enjoying this season, and which ones would you like to see me cover in a future video? Let me know in the comment section below. And while you wait for the next video to drop, why not check out this video where I talk about a very cultured ecchi show, none other than the masterpiece that is Shimoneta. But guys, that's it from me. I'll see you very soon. Till then, you take care of yourselves. Peace, peace.